Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have lipstick on my teeth. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monte, and if you're returning, you already know what is up. Alright, real motherfucking G's, thank you for coming on back. Let me just clean my hot ass mess while I tell y'all something that spirit showed me in the dream state. Okay, but I don't know how to explain it, so I'm gonna do my best. Okay, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe though before you start listening to what I got to say. So I went to go drop off my babies to school. I came back home. I was like, you know what, before I got to go do what I gotta go do, let me take a little nap. Cause I've been tired, y'all. I've been going to bed early too. I know maybe that's something you guys should do. Go to bed early. Cause I feel like shit is about to get kicked into high gear. Okay, no joke. But yeah, I was like, let me take a little nap, right? So I go to sleep, but I was still awake. Okay? I was asleep, but I was awake. I don't know how else to describe it, but like that. It's like I was living the dream. I was like really in the dream, okay? A prophetic dream. Is that what that's called? I'm not sure. But anyways. So I was getting ready, right? In the dream, I was on my way to work, right? And I can see myself in the car, right? And I'm looking at my phone, like trying to get the GPS going. But I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I supposed to get to this job? Right? And I'm looking through my phone and I don't see, I wrote everything down, y'all. When I tell you, look at this shit here. Yeah, it's real. Okay. 222. Okay, so I was like, how am I supposed to get here? How am I supposed to get there? How am I supposed to get to where I got to get to? Which is, in the dream, a job, right? So, I get, like, I park somewhere, and I see this guy. And now that I'm, like, talking about it, he was, like, an elderly guy, right? So I was like, excuse me, do you know where this is? And I showed him the address. Mind you, when I was looking for it, I couldn't find the address. Okay? And so he was like, oh yeah, go down those stairs and turn. And I just kept seeing him do this, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. He was just guiding me where. Okay? Stay with me, y'all. So I was like, okay. So I get down there, right? And it looked like I just heard dangerous. So it looked dangerous. It was dark. It was like, I don't know how to explain where I was at. It was like a, you know, like in movies when they show like a dark alleyway, like that. But it was like a circle that I was in. It was like, thank you, Spirit. It was like I had fallen down like a tunnel or something, and I was on the bottom, and there was no way out. Okay? So I was like, this ain't it. I was like, fuck, but how do I get out? So I climbed like up a ladder. Okay? I went up a ladder. And when I find myself again right by my car, but then I see this lady, okay? And I'm not saying that like this has like a bad I'm not trying to be disrespectful, okay? I'm just telling you guys what I saw in my dream. So the lady in my dream was African American. Okay, she was dark skinned. She was very chocolate, okay? She was dark skinned. So so let's say this is my car and she's driving like this close to my car. And I'm like going like this. I'm right in front of her. And I'm going like this. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, look, look, look. And I'm pointing at her like she's like really close to my car. And she's like basically telling me she didn't give a fuck, right? And I'm like, ooh. And I grabbed my phone and I took pictures of her plate. And she rolled down the window, started cussing me out and everything, y'all. She was really mad. She's like, you better not be taking pictures of me, right? But I was taking pictures of the plate. So then she reversed and went into like a driveway, right? And so I took pictures of the front of the plate as well. But then when I turned around, she wasn't there anymore. And now here is a elderly lady, but she was so tiny, y'all. She was, oh wow, okay, hold on. I don't know why this is important, okay? I don't know why this is important, but I'm gonna get to it. Yeah, so she was really small. She looked very humilde, like, I don't know how to say, I know humilde means humble, but very like a lady like that, right? And she was like, come on. And I was like, where are we going? She's like, I want to show you something. No, she didn't talk to me. It's because, see, this is the thing. Throughout the whole dream, I knew what people were saying, but I couldn't hear them speak it. Okay? Because this happened the same thing with that elderly man. And the same thing happened with the lady who crashed my car. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So when she dented my car, she was like... And she was like saying stuff, but I didn't know what she was saying. I couldn't hear her, right? So then I was like, damn. So I took the pictures of the plates, right? But then I turned around and I was like, hold up. That's not even my car. I was tripping for nothing. Like, it wasn't even my car. Like, it was the car that was dented. There was another car. And then in front of the car was my car, right? So I was like, oh, I even told the lady, I was like, oh, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going hella fast because I'm just trying to remember everything. So, when she pulled up to her driveway, right, and she was mad that I took the pictures of the plates, she went inside the house, but she came back out again. And she was like, again, she was talking and everything. I couldn't hear, but I knew what they were saying. Okay. So, you know what this is giving? This is giving like these spiritual gifts that we've been picking up. Somebody here could be a mind reader. Or like, you'll know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Catch it. So yeah, and I was just like, no, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. It's cool. Don't worry about it. And she just looked confused because she was ready to hit. Like, she was ready to like take flight because I took pictures just of the plate, knowing that what she did was wrong. Because she didn't know that that was not my car. She just assumed that it was because how I reacted, right? And so she just looked at me like, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, to her, it seemed that I was okay with the fact that she had dented my car, right? So I was like, yeah, no, it's okay. And then I turn around and I have this elderly lady. Now me and this lady are walking down the street holding hands, mind you, right? And so she's telling me that we are on our way to get dressed. We gotta go get changed, right? Or at least that's what I know. I know that's where we're going. Okay? I know that's where we're headed. We're headed to go get dressed somewhere. So I'm just following her, right? Like, we're holding hands together. I'm not following her. We're side by side together. And we're about to cross the street. But next thing I know, I see like this blue car. It looked like a truck. It looked like a Hummer. That's how big it looked. Like those stupid cyber trucks. Okay, if you like a Cybertruck, if you have a Cybertruck, I'm so sorry. I just think they're ugly. But anyways, um, um, yeah. So I was, she was about to cross the street, and I was like, no, and I pulled her back, and again, I'm like, what are you doing? We're like crossing the street, like I'm mad, right? Like they're about to run over this little old lady, and so, but it's teenagers. But I see one specific teenager. It was a girl. She was, you know, caramel skin. She looked Latina. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I was picking up a lot of different races in this dream. Okay. Because the lady that I was, oh, and the elderly man, I heard Arabic in my dream. And then right now I heard Armenian. That's why I wrote it down. Because okay, so let's continue. So when yeah, I was like upset, right? And I'm like, what are you doing? Blah 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 la la la. And so mind you, this car is still running. But now me and the elderly woman are literally holding on for dear life to the bumper of this fucking car because it's still moving, trying to run us over. Okay? Like really trying to like, but I see like this rope and I'm hanging onto it for dear life, right? I'm like, oh shit. And I have this lady like this, right? And then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, let's flip the car over. And it was like telepathically, she knew what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? What was going through my mind? Like she knew what was up. This is what it's like. She knew the game plan. Like I didn't have to tell her what the game plan was. She already knew what was up. So I start pulling this string or wire, whatever was on the car, and bitch, we flipped that motherfucking car over. We flipped that fucking car over, and now they, two, as I'm saying that, now they are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right? But again, I can't hear them. I know what they're saying. And so I was like, you know what? And it had nothing to do with nothing. But I start telling them, you know what? Don't you ever let somebody, don't you ever let someone tell you that you can't do shit. Don't you ever let somebody tell you that you can't be who you want to be. You are allowed to do and be whatever the fuck you want, regardless of what a motherfucker gotta say. But when I said that, I look up and there's a little boy. There's like a young boy. He's not little. I want to give him like, I don't know, 14, 13, something along those lines. And he was like cute. I just saw him go like this. Like, yeah, you're right. So I don't know what that was. Okay? I'm going to give you what I think my dream means after, okay? And then we're going to pull on it. Because this is giving a very ancestral message, okay? So she takes me to where I have to go get dressed. And there's a whole bunch of women there. There's a whole bunch of women. And I feel, you know what it feels like? It feels like, you know in that scene in The Little Mermaid when the prince finds her, right? And they're all like getting her dressed and brushing her hair and, you know, washing her clothes. And she comes down for dinner and she looks like this stunning princess. That's basically what that was. That's basically where I was going to, because I remember seeing my feet and I saw like slides. I'm sorry, flats. You know those little cute flats that they have for, I mean, if you're like the ballerina shoes, like that. You know how they sell those for people, you know, they can wear them and stuff like that. That's what I was wearing. And I was like, and I looked at her like, what is, why, how did I get these on my feet? And she just kept going like this, right? It's like we were communicating without having to communicate. Okay, that's that. All right. So she gets me dressed up, right? And she's telling me that the love of my life is waiting for me in this house we are walking up towards. And I know that the love of my life is in there waiting for me. It was a beautiful man. Oh my God. And I never saw him. I never saw this man. I just knew. Okay? I just knew. And this man again was, he looked Latino, but then no. He had green eyes, like dirty blonde hair, tall, and again, like caramel skin. And I can't even tell you where I saw him at what point I saw him standing around me in my dream. Okay? But now I go in, like when I'm walking up towards the house, I don't see her no more. I don't see her no more, and I don't ever make it inside the house. And then I quickly realized that when I woke up, I immediately woke up. Like I never went into this celebration where I was supposedly going to be celebrated and meeting the love of my life. I never made it in there. And so immediately I woke up, and like I always tell you guys, I live in an area where there's crows all day, every day, right? But this time it hit different. So I wake up and I was like, what was that, spirit? And immediately the crow started crowing. So that just let me know that this was a message for somebody, or collectively even. To be honest, I honestly think it is collectively, because once I started breaking it down, I asked spirit. I closed my eyes, started breathing, and I started hearing everything that it was. And so it definitely resonates, y'all. Like from beginning to end, it definitely resonates. So what was happening is that you have been being guided by your ancestors from the moment you came into this world. Why? Because your ancestors knew what you were about to experience. So I heard I was not being celebrated, and the love of my life was not in there, right? And then set up all your life. Okay? So you have been set up your whole entire life by one particular person. This could be your mom, your dad, somebody you grew up with, somebody that has been with you since then, that you needed this protection since then, because this is somebody that tried to break you down, that try to break down your dreams, your aspiration, your, like this person wanted you to be insecure, wanted you to be insecure, in fear. They would, I don't know, I get fear a lot. Like this person always wanted you to never take flight, says spirit. This person, 1919, this person has always envied you. They have always envied you, says spirit, and even since you were a child. Oh my God. Since you were a child, they've had a problem with you. And I think that is the reason why I can see them, but I can't hear them, right? So this is giving very mask energy. Like they had a mask with you, but you really couldn't see or hear what the fuck they really were doing, how they really felt about you, what they really were doing behind the scenes, right? And so, yeah, so with, I feel like, you know, with this misdirection and the hitting of the car and then not being your car, again, this is giving sabotage after sabotage after sabotage. So let's say, for example, you got a new job, right? And you were super excited and you went and told your dad, like, oh my God, Dad, guess what? I never thought that I could be a manager, and I just got promoted. So now I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to be in charge of 20 people. I got to do scheduling, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. And they're going to pay me. Oh my God. Are you ready for how much they're going to pay me? And it's like a large sum, right? And this person, your dad is like, oh, congratulations. Da 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 blah, 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 blah. But then they turn around and hate on it. So it doesn't go great. And then maybe you go into this job and you fail and you get fired. And then you get discouraged, right? You're like, oh yeah, I don't have what it takes to be a man. I'm not smart enough. Thank you, Spirit. 2121. I'm not smart enough to be a manager. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the potential. I don't have what it takes to be a manager. So then fuck it. I'll just let other people shine while I'm like in the background. And then this person's like, yes, it's all about me again. People see me now. Because you shine way too fucking bright. Even as a child, motherfuckers saw your light. Right? And this person, this is an adult, y'all. Like an adult. This is a grown person. This is a grown person that was envious of, jealous of you as a child. I'm getting 4 years old. I don't know. 4 years? This could be that it happened for 4 years, or you were in this energy for 4 years, or since you were 4 years old. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, right? But then if it is 4 years old, what kind of fucking adult is jealous of a 4-year-old? And I think I channeled this age one time already in my video, Okay, so now you're a young adult, right? These teens in the car, and again, try to run you over, trying to delete you. I just heard. Oh my God. So this is giving, again, this envious person, that envy is turned into something even bigger. Now it's not just envy. Now it's not just envy. Now it's like, I have to get rid of you. Because apparently I can't stop you, right? Because you're so fucking resilient. 2323, as I said that. Like, you're so resilient. You don't quit. You don't stop. You don't throw in the towel. I keep sabotaging shit for you in your life. 333. And you still dust yourself off and try again. So then if you're not gonna fucking just stay, you know, like, what's that say? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Yeah, if you're not gonna stay in that fucking corner where I continue to put you in and you continue to get out of, right? If you can't fucking stay your ass there, then I'm just gonna delete you. And then that way, that'll cure all my problems. That'll solve all my problems. You'll be gone and I'll be here, and it'll be all about me and all about this and all about that. That's what that scene was. And when I started saying those I heard affirmations, but when I started saying those words of like, don't allow anybody to do this, I feel like it was a little boy that I saw. Okay, so you can be a masculine, right? Ugh, look at that, a fly. You can be a masculine, okay? In a 444, you are divinely protected. That stupid ass fly. Interesting, huh? How it works. Yeah, this bitch can no longer do shit to you. Whatever, like that. What did I say the other day? Whatever the fuck you want to do, you are free to do it. I think it was in the I'm free video that I made. You're finally free. Whatever blockages were in the way, those have been removed. Whatever people were in your way, they have been removed. It's like I literally feel you are free from this motherfucker. Whoever this person is for you, you have been liberated from this bitch. Hallelujah. Praise God. Okay. I feel like those words that I said was me saying it to my little me. Oh my God, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. It was me telling my younger self. It was like, or maybe these are things that you used to say to your younger self. I'm not gonna let this situation. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I made a video for my other channel the other day. That you do not have to be a product of your environment. Okay. And I was saying in that video that, like, for example, if you had a mom that had addictions, right? They never took care of you and never did anything. You do not have to be that person. You can choose to go the other way. You can choose to be a person that doesn't have addictions. You can choose to be a parent that is 1A with their kids, that does their best, that is doing their best. Thank you, Spirit. That is doing their best for their kids, right? So I feel like these are words that you were telling your younger self. Or maybe, like I said, these are things that you used to tell your higher self. But with growing up with a motherfucker like this in your life, it was very difficult to really believe the words you were telling yourself. Okay? Also, whoever this is, whatever past person you had, and I feel like it's the past person I was picking up in yesterday's video, was a fake. It was a setup. This person was sent by whoever the fuck this other person is. Oh my God, hold on. Okay. Whoever the person is that has been attacking you since you were younger came across this person, right? And they knew that this person they were already shitty. They were already shitty. They were a piece of shit. Okay? That's what I just heard. Piece of shit. That's what I heard. This person was not going to this person wasn't going to give like equal give and take. They weren't going to love you. They weren't going to be kind. They weren't going to be, they wanted you to subdue. I don't even know what that means. That's what I heard. They wanted you to subdue to them. Like for you to be submissive. For you to be okay with everything. Okay, thank you, Spirit. For you to be okay with the fuckery. Okay? This person that was sent your way to love you, they studied you. They studied you. They paid attention. They saw how you walked, how you talked. And they quickly realized that you walk and talk. I just heard money. I just heard money. That you walk and talk real. Like there ain't no fake shit about you, but you were also wounded. Right? They saw that too. And once they saw that you were wounded, they pranced on that wound. And they stuck in there. And if that wound was like this close to being closed, this person pranced on that wound and ripped it right the fuck open again. This motherfucker, like, I'm seeing, like, ripped that wound. I'm not gonna cry, dude. I am not gonna fucking cry. I'm not. So this person they did everything very strategic, and they went off of your insecurities, your wounds, your pain, and your desires, sis spirit. So I swear, I'm not trying to trigger no one. Okay, trust me, it's even hard for me to say these things. Because like I said, this is resonating like y'all have no idea. Okay? So let's say, for example, if this person knew that you had like daddy issues or mommy issues, that you were looking for love, they played with it. If this person, let's say, for example, knew you wanted marriage and a home and family and kids and everything, they played with it. If this person knew that you were in fear, thanks to the other person, right, that had done all this work leading up until this moment, so maybe you could be fearful of this person. I picked that up yesterday in yesterday's reading. Okay? That this person wanted you, they operated in fear and manipulation. That person was sent to you by whoever the fuck has been in your energy since you were a child. Believe it or not, it is what it is, y'all. This person wasn't, I wrote down broken promises, broke them all. Like every single promise this person ever made, they broke every single one of them. Every single one of them. Because they knew that would shatter you. They knew it. And they, I don't want to cry. I'm not going to cry. Bro, the makeup is looking good. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. This person would... I know y'all hear those dogs. Because my neighbor has like 50,000 chihuahuas. I know y'all hear that. This person, and I love it when spirit confirms even before I'm going to say it. This person, like for example, if they would say things like, all right, let's start trying to have kids. And you're like, really? Oh my God, for real? They would see that. They would see how excited you would get. They would see how much it meant to you. And then like about a week later, they would be like, hey, you know what? How I told you that I wanted to start trying to have kids. How about we don't? Yeah, let's wait more until my job gets better. Or they would make up some bullshit excuse why they don't want to try anymore. And you're like, but why not? Like, it would never be like immediately your mood went from like to like, for real? And you might have even cried, because I'm getting so sad, y'all. Like, you might have even cried. You might have even cried. And then this person turned around and went and laughed that they did all of that. And not only that, they would call this bitch and tell her. And then they would laugh together. These bitches, I feel like they're in a relationship. I feel like there's some type of connection here with these two motherfuckers. There's some type of... I just heard karmic connection. It's like karmic with karmic. So that's I feel like for whoever you are, you might still be feeling like the pain of these situations, right? Because it happened for a long time. And you're slowly but surely moving towards healing and closing all these wounds, right? And you might not even think about these motherfuckers. You might not even give a fuck about these bitches. But the pain still low-key lingers. So it would be good to throw yourself to your ancestors that have been with you since they knew that this person was going to be coming your way. They knew that you were going to be raised by this type of parent, this type of somebody, whoever you were raised with. I feel like it's somebody that raised you. It's somebody that raised you. They were with you 24/7. That can only be like a parent or a guardian. If you grew up in foster care, like your foster parent was, or if you grew up with your aunt was like, um, oh no, hold on. Okay, this is the one. Okay, sorry. It's because immediately I channeled a song, like right after, right after, because you know what you know how we've been picking up like beautiful things are coming and beautiful things are coming. I feel that you might just have to face these people for the last time, is what I'm getting. You might have to face these motherfuckers one last good time. Or because their masks are gonna come off. Because they no longer can hide like they've been able to hide for however many years they've been hiding who the fuck they are. Okay? And not only that, I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, you are being celebrated. You're being celebrated. Your ancestors. Woo! I just got chills. Confirmation, dude. Your ancestors are the ones that are celebrating you at this moment. And these gifts that you are receiving right now are being given to you by the ancestors. Because I kid you not, I was with this, and I don't know about the races, like what it is. Maybe these are, okay, maybe this is like you have all sorts of ancestors that you might not even know. Oh, maybe you grew up in a family that's not even your family. Maybe you grew up in a home with your mom and your dad and your brother and your sister, or just a sister or just a brother, but you have siblings. Right? Or if it's an auntie, right, you have cousins, right? But whatever. The point is that like whatever whatever dynamic you grew up in, it's not your family. So let's say just for shits and giggles, right? It's your mama, it's your daddy, and you got a brother. They're not your family. Your mama's not your mama. Your daddy ain't your daddy. Your brother ain't your brother. And that's why all these races are coming through, because you have different levels of ancestral lineage. So you have African ancestors maybe, and you have Armenian and what was that other one? And Arabic ancestors. You have Latin ancestors. That could be Latin or Hispanic, right? Ancestors. You can have families like because I did see that male with green eyes. So again, you're like, girl, please. Nobody has green eyes in my family. I don't got green eyes. My mama don't got them. Yeah, because you're not part of that family. And now Spirit just put it. I remember this man with the green eyes and the dirty blonde hair, he was standing outside the house too. So he was like, if we're going up this little, like the driveway, right, to go up to the front door, this person was like in the front yard of the house. He was on the property, but he wasn't inside. He was on the outside of the house. And so immediately, you hear that bird? Now I'm hearing that song from TLC. The girls are talking. The girls are talking. Yeah. Yeah. You're on these people's mouth because the game is like game over is what this is giving. Game over. Game done. Bitch. Give up the controller. It's my turn. It's my turn to play. Let me show you how I play. Let me show you how the fuck I get down. And this is you. You didn't do shit. You didn't have to do anything. Because that's how powerful you are. That's how strong you are. That's how... I just heard that's how your ancestors don't play about you. I feel like your ancestors, Spirit, you know, the Holy Spirit, your whole entire light team allow these bitches to play for as long as they fucking did. Because their downfall is going to be so much worse than they think, than they expect. Thank you, Spirit, than they expect. 4141. So when I saw this male, right, in the front yard, and I turned around and I looked, and the lady wasn't there anymore, and I woke up, I immediately heard All of My Life. And then I heard a song by a group called MB Riders. I'm old school, y'all, so I fuck with that. It's called All of My Life. That's literally what the song is called. So I got it right here. It says, tell me, can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life. And then the girl says, even though I barely know you, boy, I know even though I barely know you, boy, I know we just met. No, she says, even though I barely know you, boy, I think maybe tonight's the night. 'Cause I've been looking for you all of my life. This is giving a past life lover coming into union with you. Okay? So it goes, 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm still wide awake, writing letters to you, girl, but I throw them all away because I want to show you what I feel for you. But these words in this paper just ain't good enough for you. How can I prove to you that, girl, you live inside my mind? And I can see your pretty face every time I close my eyes. Something about the way we met. The day we met, I can't forget. I play the song again and again, and I tell myself that one day you gonna be my special queen. And this is what I said. You are being celebrated. You are. You are going to be celebrated by this man that is coming into your life. Because Spirit also showed me that I wrote down real love in big, bold letters. And I put, but now it's time to celebrate you. Celebrate you because you have real love coming. Abundance, infinite abundance. Because I saw the number 88 and then I saw the infinity sign again. Okay? And then he says, how can I tell myself one day that you gonna be my special queen. Convince myself you feel the same way for me. And even though we just met, it feels so right. It's going down tonight. It says, tell me, can I talk to you? Girl, where do you come from? I've been looking for you all of my life. Even though I barely know you, boy, I think maybe tonight's the night because I've been looking for you all of my life. And when they say tonight's the night, What I get, like, tonight's the night. Like, I can't let it go past tonight. I have to go tell Collective. 444 on the time. This is protected. This is protected. This real love is fucking protected, y'all. Okay, and so yeah, I feel like that's what it is. It's not like tonight's the night, let's get it in. No, I feel like it's like if I don't tell divine feminine, divine masculine, I'm hearing how I feel, I might lose out. I can't let time continue to pass by. Is what this is giving. This is giving me like either you feel for this masculine and haven't said anything, right? And they also feel for you, but they haven't said anything. This is giving, I feel like, two people that are like guarding the shit out of their heart. Okay? Okay, and then it says, girl, can I tell you the way you feel? Girl, I can tell the way you feeling. Your smile is so revealing. That sparkle in your eyes got me knowing that you're willing to take a ride with somebody like me. Just take a chance, girl, and you can be my royalty. My loyalty from this night until the very end. It's like a game that we play, but everybody wins. Okay, this part is in Spanish, okay, because the MB writers are pochos. So here we go. It says, si tú fueras mi reina, yo te regalaría todos mis días, momentos llenos de alegría. You got me feeling. Basically, what he's saying, if you would be my queen, I would give you happiness and love. Okay, that's what that little part says. I know it sounds weird, but it's in Spanish. So I also channeled another Spanish song that I am gonna say on here. I'm so sorry if you do not understand. I'm sorry, but these are just the songs that Spirit is giving me. Okay. You got me feeling for the taste of just one kiss. I'm fantasizing what it's like, and I can't stop this. I think I'm going crazy. So tell me, can we talk, pretty lady? Tell me, can I talk to you? I fuck with this, bro. The last one, it says, now I've been looking for this baby girl all of my life. The type of mamacita that's down for mine. Do you love me? And if you feel the same way, let me know, girl. Let me know, mama. Because I've been looking for this baby girl all of my life. The type of mamacita that's down for mine. And then says, tell me, can I talk to you, girl? Where do you come from? Yeah. You know what this is giving? This person, whoever this is, was not expecting this. They were not expecting to fall in love. They were not expecting to fall in love with you, but they're there. And I feel like this could, hold on, let me look for the other one. They were not expecting to fall in love with you. Okay? Oops. Okay, right here. Yeah, so they were not expecting to fall in love with you. And Spirit's saying like this person may have shy away. Like maybe they got scared. Like maybe they felt first what the feels, right? Before you, and they were like, no, bitch, I got to go. Right? But they can't stay away. So this is giving an energy of maybe you, like this person, you guys have been on again, off again, on again, off again. And it's because of this person. Or maybe you guys never made anything, I just heard concrete. Like you never made anything official. And it's about to set all the way into official. Okay? Now this song that I was channeling, this is giving, ugh. Okay? This song is fire. If you know Spanish, this song is fire. It's a salsa song. Fire as fuck, okay? But this song is talking about this person that was sent to you. This, oh my God, Spirit says this person is rotten inside. Okay? So here we go, y'all. It's called Ese Hombre, That Man, by La India. So it goes, Ese hombre que tú ves allí, que parece tan galante, tan atento y arrogante, lo conozco como a mí. She's saying, that man you see over there, that is fine as fuck, that looks, that he's attentive, that man is arrogant. I know that man like the back of my hand. Okay? She says, ese hombre que tú ves ahí, que parece ser divino, tan amable y efusivo, solo sabe hacer sufrir. She says, that man that you see over there that looks divine, interesting that she used that word, that looks divine, so kind and loving, all he knows how to do is cause pain. Es un gran necio. Bro, she went in on this motherfucker in this verse. She called him stupid, annoying, arrogant, manipulative. Like, she went in. She says, es un gran necio, un estúpido engreído, egoísta y caprichoso, un payaso vanidoso. She called him a clown, arrogant, selfish, okay? And this is giving, I was picking this up in yesterday's read from my other channel. Like, this King of Swords came out, but this King of Swords was like a, you don't want me? How do you not want me? Look at all this. Look at me. And I'm like, this person thinks they're it. They're it. They are the best catch. They are the best choice. When no, bitch. Absolutely not, motherfucker. How can you be the best choice when you're rotten inside? And I just saw a white butterfly. Exactly. Fuck up out of here. Next. Dice, llenó de celos sin razones, sin motivos, como el tiempo impetuoso, pocas veces cariñoso. Inseguro de sí mismo, insoportable como amigo, insufrible como amor. So basically, she's saying this person was a very jealous person, manipulative and controlling, coming at me. So this person was projecting. Thank you, Spirit. This person was projecting, like saying, oh, you're probably out there cheating and doing this on me, blah, blah, blah. I mean, the whole time they're out here for the fucking streets. When were we picking that shit up yesterday? Ugh. She says, I can't stand him as a friend, let alone as a lover. Okay, ese hombre que tú ves ahí que parece tan amable, navegoso y arrogante, lo conozco como a mí. Ese hombre que tú ves ahí que parece tan seguro de pisar bien por el mundo, solo sabe hacer sufrir. I like that, de pisar bien por el mundo. So this person walks around like, you know, they have, I just heard courage, like they have courage, like they have ferocity, like they're strong and powerful and very sure of themselves, when it's the total opposite. This is a very insecure person. They don't love themselves. They are not strong. They are not fearless. They live in fear, right? But because they carry all those things, they want to project them amongst other people so people won't see that in them. Yeah, like how this person did to you, right? Oh, I want babies, and then they would say yes, and then they would tell you no, right? They would thrive. That's what this is giving energy vampire, y'all. Look, she says, you cheated on me and betrayed me. You don't have a heart. You only know how to make people suffer. You don't have a heart. Yeah, that's what she says. Me engañaste con traición, tú no tienes corazón. Ese es un hombre. Yeah. Me engañaste con traición, tú no tienes corazón. Solo sabe hacer sufrir, tú no tienes corazón. Like, that's basically, like, this motherfucker don't got a heart. Yeah, then she repeats the same thing over and over again. So you guys get the gist, right? Like, I don't want to read it all because I know not everybody speaks Spanish. And we're already like almost at an hour. So actually, I'm gonna pull from ancestors, see what we got going on, and the energy. The Huntress, Soul Awakening. I was about to put the book in the thing, but we got Soul Awakening. You could be awakening your masculine soul, or your masculine soul is awakening. Or you're here to awaken people. You see that number 10 up there? That's what you're here for. Root of water, highly sensitive. Oh, wow. And we have the Mother of Fire, shine and rise. You guys could be seeing black cats. I know I have. Look, I'm going to tell you this, because this happened to me. And that was definitely confirmation for me. Okay? I'm just letting things flow. Right? But I have an idea of who my person is. Right? But I'm just letting things flow. I'm just letting spirit do what he do. But already, when I'm with this person, I always see 11:11. Like it never fails. 11:11 or 12:34. Or cats. Especially black cats. Okay? So, I don't know. That could be significant for some of you. And you see how I said babies? Look how many babies there are there. And you see how they have like little eggs? I feel like this is giving me union. Okay? This is giving me union. This is giving me passion. This is giving me creativity, fire. This is giving everything. Okay? This card right here is talking to me so much. I feel like with this highly sensitive, rooted, maybe you were. Right? Maybe you were extremely sensitive at one point. And you've been able to manage both now. Maybe you were always overly sensitive, right? Or maybe that's what people say, like, you're too sensitive. You cry for everything. Like, oh my God, it's not even that big of a deal. But it's because you feel the energy, right? So now you know how to balance, right? There's 4 babies in this card. Again, the number 4. Maybe something will happen November 4th. Because we are about to be, or in 4 days. I don't know. Yeah, she has 2 babies. And look, if you see here, this baby is, like blonde. And this baby here has dark hair. And he's chocolatey. And this one's like vanilla. Okay? Maybe your person is not the same race as you. Right? Maybe your person, okay, if you're both Latinos, right? But maybe you're Mexican and your person is like from Argentina. You're like, what the hell, Argentina? I never would, yeah. Okay, we got roots of air. Explore. You see? Thank you, Spirit. This is what I mean. Look at them together. Look at them together. Root of air. This is giving me your roots. This, again, root. Like I said, maybe this person, thank you, Spirit. Wow. I just told you that. Maybe your person, let's say, right, if you're African American, right? And this person is, and you're from like, I just heard Jamaica and Nigeria. I don't know. Or, right, maybe you're from Nigeria, but your person is from Honduras. Because in El Salvador, in Honduras, in Puerto Rico, in Cuba, in Dominican Republic, they're like this as well. Okay? So it's not only like African American, like people from Honduras. Back in the day, right? My brother had a girlfriend who was from Honduras. And she was dark chocolate girl, beautiful woman, curly hair, like very chingy curly hair. but she was Latina. Okay, so yeah, I just heard don't knock it till you try it. I don't know. Maybe somebody is like very traditional, right? Maybe you are your person. Maybe you guys are very traditional and it's like, no, I'm sticking to my race. I ain't going out my race. If I'm Mexican, I'm gonna marry a Mexican girl, a Mexican guy. Like, no, I'm not going out my race. Radical rebirth. Father God. I don't know. Radical rebirth. Who's going through a radical, the altar of air? Wait. The judge, poetic justice, and it fell on Father God. It fell literally right on top of there. We have the conjure woman, manifestations, and Ma'at again, more judgment. You guys know that Ma'at, it says here the patience, the peacemaker, persistent, and patience, right? So this is giving very, you see the water from here to here. This is giving very temperance energy, right? The temperance card in the tarot. But again, that's why I told you, spirit, I kind of have an idea of who my person is, but I'm just going with the flow and letting spirit do what he do. But I am paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that I'm getting while with this person, right? Oh, because I also once I went to the park with this person to go get grounded. I was walking. We were literally on the grass together. And bam, bees and a hummingbird. Okay? But I feel like Spirit is taking care of it. Yeah, this is, again, thank you, Spirit. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just go with the flow. Bro, we have 111, we got 333, and we got 44, and we got 1111. Look it says the conjuring woman manifestations, but this is again giving me you being celebrated. You are being celebrated. I feel like you and this masculine or feminine, whoever's coming your way, are going to be like fierce warriors. I heard fierce leaders. You are fierce leaders. But I feel like you motivate this person. Like this person sees you and they're like, wow. Oh, my neighbors just started talking. Like this person sees you and they're like, oh, wow. Like I feel like they say like things like, how can I be like her? How can I be like him? Like I feel like you're inspiring this person. I just heard they want to come in and help. They want to come in and help. They want to come in and help. We have the goddess of the wheel of change. I can't really hold on, let me see if I can. It's because they're like, I can't show them, y'all, because they're a little, yeah, exposed. But yeah, the wheel is changing. God is changing the wheel. God is turning the wheel. This is going under the Father of God. The God is turning the wheel. He's turning the wheel. Everything is turning in your favor. I just heard things are turning for your favor, on your favor, I don't know. This is judgment, poetic justice. Wow. I feel like what is going on with my mouth? There we go. I feel like justice is long overdue. Whoa. Justice is long overdue for you. Okay. But I feel that is good juju. Yeah. Yeah, it has been long overdue, and this is literally going under the judge. It's literally going under this. Again, something is being balanced in your favor. Something is being balanced in your favor. I heard you are about to be highly honored. You're about to be honored. I don't know. You're about to be highly honored. Mother of the water, emotional self-care. Yemaya. She's an Oricha of African descent. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is going under, no, I didn't take it out. The altar of earth, limitless possibilities. You can benefit from going to the water right now, the ocean. You are being promised the tree of life. I don't know what that means for you, okay? For everybody, it means something different. But I see, like, the Holy Spirit, okay? Planets, Egypt. Again, somebody here, you know what I'm getting? And don't get mad at me, but this is what I'm getting. Somebody here thinks I'm crazy. Somebody here thinks I'm just like talking out of my ass because they feel that they know where they come from. You know how I said that your mom might not be your mom, right? Somebody here thinks I'm crazy. And I mean, that's on you, honey. If that's how you feel and that's what you think, then I don't know what to do with that. That's not my problem. Okay? But somebody here definitely thinks that. And it's so crazy. This is a number 22. Okay? Which is also a 4. 2 and 2 is 4. I'm telling you. But yeah, if you feel that I'm just talking on my ass and I'm just looking for views and whatever the fuck you're thinking, then you can click off now. You do not have to be here. Jumbi, it says total disruption. I told you. This card, the Jumbi card, she's in my other ancestral deck I have. And that one, in that card, you hear that bird. My neighbor's birds, they never, like my neighbors on this side, they have a bunch of animals, y'all. Like a ton. They love animals. But they got 2 little birdies. Like they're small. And they are never talking. They are never loud. They are never being like extra how they are right now. And I feel like that is the energy. Again, the girls are talking. The girls are talking. Like, yeah, motherfuckers are trying to figure out how to hell to keep these fucking masks on. You see how many masks there is? In that other, and we have, I'm sorry, Ochun. Altar of water. It says love overflowing. This is, Ochun. But I think when they have like those masks, these veils here, it's how they're depicted in Brazilian culture. Okay? Also Brazil has dark skinned women and men as well. Okay? So yeah, don't deprive, thank you, Spirit, don't deprive yourself just because you had your life planned out a certain way and that's not happening. This is gonna happen. Don't force this that you have already planned. This is giving again that message I gave when I was in that car. Like, just because your mom says you're going to marry a doctor, you're going to go off and marry a doctor. What if you don't want to marry a doctor? What if you don't want to get married yet? And you want to travel the world and see the world. And your mom's like, bitch, no. You need to stay here, be on your studies, marry this doctor because I said so. And you're like, okay. But that's not what you want, right? So don't force something that is not for you. And I feel like that's the problem that's happening here. These bitches, like I said yesterday, they're trying to figure out how you detached because you weren't supposed to. Because they've been working, especially that person that's been with you since you were a child. They have been working hard for you to not get blessings, for you not to have nothing, for you to have nothing. Okay? That's what they wanted. They wanted you to have nothing. I can't stress that enough. When I tell you nothing, they wanted you broke. They didn't want you happy. They didn't want you to have a place to live. They wanted you in some type of addictions. They might have wanted you going crazy. We picked that up yesterday as well. Like, they might have wanted you to be crazy. Right? So it can fit their false narratives about you. Okay? And with these masks, like, this is giving, like, they're experiencing massive destruction. And that is literally going under Ma'at. Okay? Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person that has been coming for them since they were a child? Huh? Okay, hold on. That's not this. You're telling me to pull the tarot. On the bottom of the deck, you see? Destruction. Wow. Again, bro, we got justice, judgment, and Ma'at, which is the truth. It's the balance. It's balanced. Things being balanced out. It's like, is your heart heavy or is Ma'at's feather more heavier? Right? If you know, you know. If you don't, you might want to do your research, okay? Because you might just have also Egyptian bloodline that you know nothing about. Oh my God, bro. Look at this. All the cards fell, but I saw these two. Didn't I tell you that this bitch would be mean to you, make you cry, and then go and tell this stupid bitch and they would celebrate? I'm sorry, bro. This shit makes me fucking mad. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Yeah. They would go and tell this motherfucker, like, okay, I did it. I did what you told me. And what happened? Oh yeah, she was crying like she always does. You always say that she cries for everything. Maybe this is somebody like that person that you grew up with was the one that would always tell you, like, fuck, why are you so sensitive? You don't have to cry for everything. Maybe this person, wow, it's your family. It's somebody in your family. It's someone in your fucking family. Yeah, bitch, I'm not crazy. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, no. It was somebody in your family that was supposed to love you, that was supposed to take care of you, that was supposed to have your back, I'm hearing. Right? That they were supposed to be there. And they're not. And they weren't. And you know what? If it's not somebody in my collective that I'm picking up on, it could be just this punk-ass cross watcher. Hello. You're a bitch. Okay? Just in case you didn't know, I'm telling you now. Fucking cross watchers. Yeah, but they were supposed to take care. It's your family. It's somebody in your family. They were supposed to take care of you, but they didn't. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, they wanted to stop, like, this, I heard communication. Or they're trying to stop right now some type of, they're obsessed with trying to stop some type of, maybe this is what they're obsessed about, right? They're trying to stop this. Because they know that you're going to speak some sort of truth. Or they don't want you to find out, right? They don't want you to find out. It came out anyways. They don't want you to find out that they're a fucking trash bag. That's what they don't want you to find out. Yeah, look, because that's going to put their fucking asses in jail. I don't know how much legal cards we're going to get. Like, this motherfucker is scared of going to jail. So I feel like they're trying to, like... Thank you, Spirit. They're trying to, like, but I'm your mom. But I'm your dad. How can you treat me like that if I'm your mama? Fuck a baddie here, bro. Like, somebody wants to come in and play on your heartstrings, says Spirit. Because they know that you're sensitive, right? 2 cards, the sensitive cards came out twice, right? Because they know that they know that you are this emotional being and they can play off of your emotions, right? But what they fail to understand, or I don't know what the fuck it is, that you ain't that person no more. You ain't that person no more. They can't come with the fucking, what was it? The fuckery. They can't come with that no more. They gotta come correct. If they have a shitty fucking face, then they gotta come with that. If this is what the fuck they are, then they gotta come like the real motherfucker they are. Is what it's giving. Okay? And this is what they're having a fucking hard time with. Because they want to come in still as a loving family energy. And no. Or maybe this could even be that past person, right? Oh, I know I fucked up. And I was supposed to give you family and this and that. And I didn't. I'm so sorry. But yeah. They want to give now? They want to give? Or something was given to them so they can do this? Maybe they were promised something, right? Like I said in the beginning of the video, yeah, the magician. Maybe they were promised something. Okay, so if this is if you're, I just said if you're tapped in. That's what I heard. If you're tapped in, you already know this. You already know who and what and when and where and how, right? But you might not know what this person took to come and destroy you, basically, is the vibe. This person that has been coming for you since you were a kid hired this person to come and, like, love bomb the shit out of you. And then when you were hooked, they were supposed to completely destroy you. Total destruction is what they were supposed to do with all these masks that they have. And in return, they said, if you go and do this, we'll do this, or you'll get this. What did they give to them? What did they give to them, Spirit? It's the Temperance. You're going to see. You're going to have to wait and see, is what this is giving. It fell on the floor. I'm going to put it back. But let's ask. What was given to them, Spirit? What does this person get? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. What? Yeah. We got the Knight of Wands and the Devil. This person was sent in by a devil energy. So they came in as a courageous type of person that you saw that they were, that maybe they defended you, right? Maybe this person, okay. So if you were dating this person, right? And you brought them around your mom, right? And you're like, look, mom, I have a new boyfriend and he's like this and he's like that and he's all the amazing things, right? And maybe she saw that this person wanted to give to you, maybe. Maybe they weren't giving anything. Maybe, okay. Maybe you were supposed to wake this person up, right? Maybe this is like somebody that you were supposed to be with, right? But you weren't awake yet. He wasn't awake yet. She wasn't awake yet. You guys weren't awake yet, right? So this is giving like the twin flame journey, okay? Where you and this person come together, and then spirit then puts this motherfucker, right? This person goes to work and says, Well, I'm going to destroy that because I don't want her to have this happen. And she looks so happy. My daughter looks so happy. My son looks so happy in their relationship. They have kids, right? 10 of Cups. They have kids. They're in this union that is so loving, and this is probably this person had potential, but they fucked up. This person had potential, y'all, but they fucked up. I hear they got seduced. So like if you're a feminine, right, and it was your mama, she came in this energy and got this from the masculine. Because we all know also what that means, right? And got that off of your masculine. And so your masculine could have started sleeping with your mother. Oh my God. Or if your auntie or whoever you were raised with. The thing is that they were hopping in bed together, y'all. They were hopping in bed together. Because this person was that jealous. But she knew also that this person could definitely be very well manipulated, sorry. Right? So, and they saw that this person was giving to you. And they immediately destroyed it. They destroyed it. Look, they came in with some sweet nothings, right? The Ace of Swords with some type of communication, saying some stuff. Or lying. Thank you, Spirit. Lying on you. And this person we were picking that shit up yesterday. Yeah. Lying on you, right? Being sneaky, being deceptive, lying on you, right? And this person, instead of saying, hey babe, your dad called me yesterday and told me this and this and this and this and this. And you're like, right? This person didn't even do that. This person immediately, wow. I just heard spell work. So maybe they did the spell work, right? And then they told this person. And that's why this person believed everything. Because they were under spell work. That's not a fucking excuse. We got the Four of Pentacles. Now this person sees you sitting pretty. Now this person sees that you're like on a come up. Now this person is starting to see the glow up. Now this person, again, it's that resilience that you got, right? That you don't give up. So this person, yeah. You see these bitches for who and what they are. The magician again. Yeah, you're a fucking magician, dude. You know in my dream how I couldn't hear and I couldn't hear the words that were being said, and I couldn't hear the words that were being said, but I knew what was being said. Nothing was being said. Their mouth wasn't moving, but I can read their thoughts. So this is giving that somebody, your gifts are about to be all the way heightened up is what it's giving. Four of Cups. Yeah, now this bitch feels rejected. This is going under the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Now this person feels rejected by you. Now this person feels rejected. Now they're, you know what bro, again. Look at this. This is the 5th Judgment card. Bro, I don't know what these bitches did. How bad they did. What they did. How long they did what they did. I don't know. All I know is that punishment is severo. Severo is like heavy punishment is what this is giving. Like heavy punishment. Wow. I just saw the Queen of Wands. I just told you. They see the glow up. They see the fucking glow up. Anything else, Spirit, before we go? Because, yeah. Didn't I just say the wheel? The wheel was being turned in your favor. And this is going in between the Ace of... I'm sorry. This is going underneath the Ace of Wands and the Devil. We got the Three of Swords here. Like I said, oh, you don't love me. You don't want to be my daughter no more. You don't want to be my son no more. I love you so much. It's fake. Do not fall for it. Do not. Okay? Do not. Hold on, too many. This person... Hold up, y'all. Whoever was in your energy, like, since you were a kid, they wanted to stop your beginning and your end. Like, they wanted to control everything, every step of the way of your life. From the moment you got here to the moment you left this earth. Like, they wanted to control every single thing along the way. And Spirit says, I'm so sorry. Too bad, too sad. Again, this came out anyways, y'all. Look at I just heard, I see you. Look at that. Maybe you're gonna go to court with these motherfuckers, right? And maybe these bitches are gonna sit there and try to lie, right? Play it, because this came out with it as well. Right? I love them. Play innocent, very childlike energy, very like, me? No, I would never. And it's going under false person. I love them. They were my child. Of course I cared about them. I gave to them. Bro, this is the Six of Pentacles, false person, and the Page of Cups. It's giving very rehearsal. All right, everybody, you know, places, everybody, places. It's what it's giving. Yeah, you're... Okay, like, look what fell. I caught it with my legs. A hater. 3 haters. I'm telling you. They were after... Okay. Whoever was in your energy since you were a child, they were after something. But they couldn't do it alone. They needed minions. They needed people. They couldn't do shit alone. They couldn't do shit alone, y'all. I just saw the 9 of Wands, but it was, yeah. Your resilience. Again, you were beat up by these people, not physically, right? But mentally, emotionally, whatever. Maybe physically. I don't know. But this is what saved you. Because you were this the whole time. Regardless if you knew or not, that's what you were. And you're about to find out. You are about to find out. Somebody's going to come in with a motherfucking message fast. ASAP. The star. That you've been this star. That you were this star. That, again, you are royalty. You're the queen. You're the king. This is not your family. You come from royal family. A royal bloodline. Okay? Hey. Strength. Exactly. 7 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, whatever this message is, this information is, you're going to have to be strong in this situation. Because it might bring up things that you already dealt with and moved on from. So this can low-key open up those wounds a tiny bit. But you're being asked to be strong. You got it. You got this. Okay? Because I feel what's going to come of it is going to be beautiful. 7 of Pentacles, like your soul tribe, this new love. Let's find that out. Who is this person? Bro, we got honeymooning on the bottom of the deck. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Okay? Who's this person that they've been waiting for all of their life? Who's this person? It says, Nikki Leak, hidden lover, low-key, situationship, side piece. Snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Who is this person? Who is this person coming towards the collective? Who is this person coming towards the collective, please? And thank you. Bro, they flipped over hella weird. Okay. Oh my god. They flipped over hella weird. Okay. Who's this person, Spirit? Who's this person? Lipstick evidence. It says infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. Maybe this is why this person, you know how I said that you and this person don't tell each other how y'all really feel because you've been hurt or you have like an armor around your heart? Maybe this person has been, they've been treated unfairly in the love department, right? Maybe they were a side piece and didn't even know it. Maybe they caught their person cheating, right? Infidelity, cheating. What the fuck? Yeah. We have my boo, official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. What's that? What's my boo? What's my boo? The Chariot? The Chariot? I saw the moon too. Maybe you're not gonna see this coming. Maybe this person, right, since you're like, well, they don't tell me that they fuck with me, so I don't, yeah, and it's gonna make you happy. This is part of, like, this new beginning, dude. Because Spirit knows what it, yeah. Spirit knows how hard it's been for you. Spirit knows that motherfuckers have played with your heart, put it in a fucking blender, took it out, put it back in the blender, took it out again, and ran a fucking tow truck over it. And I feel like this person has been through the exact same thing. So that's the reason why you guys are like, I don't know. Yeah, but this is coming in fast, okay? Because I shuffled again, and here we got the Chariot again, okay? Who's this boo? What's this boo card? Somebody's behind the scenes looking, seeing, being sneaky, seeing if you're already in this connection. Yeah, but you know motherfuckers is looking. What's this boo, Spirit? Who's this boo? All right, y'all, I got to go. I hope you guys resonated with the video. I did say, oh wow, look, I'm telling you, bro, who's not tapped the fuck in? Brick wall. It says defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. Okay? And then we have roller coaster, full of highs and lows, off and on, hot and cold. Yes, definitely. But I feel like this shit is coming to an end. Yup, this shit's about to take off. We're going up, it's all moment. That's how it goes, right? You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. That's what they say in that little cute little cartoon. Guys, I can't get enough of their music. It's so good. It's called the Huntrix Demon Slayer. Huntrix Demon Slayer, something like that. It's on Netflix. But their soundtrack to that little cartoon is, oh my god, it's so good. But that's literally what I just heard right now when I showed you guys that rocket. We're going up. She says we're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we glowing. Gonna be golden. Yeah, this is like a golden opportunity, a golden connection, a connection of a lifetime. Oh, wow, you guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, comment. No, what is it? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Los quiero mucho. Bye.